Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Bristol race. I am by myself in the booth today, but who knows, maybe somebody will pop in eventually. We're here at Bristol, the Food City 500. Michael McDowell started this race on the pole. Kyle Larson second, Bubba Walson third, Truex in fourth, Chad Benjamin fifth. And green flag is out. We are racing for the first time here at Bristol. And McDowell probably wanted a good start because during practice I've seen that you want to be on the outside if you're in a side-by-side battle, because you do get a bit of a run off the corner, but if the inside line can dive it really deep in the corner entrance, it might not be as good here. But see Larson getting those outside runs, but Larson so far has led the first lap of this race. Will he lead the final is the question. He is looking good so far, and getting slightly ahead of McDowell with every lap. About a 100th of a second every corner. I mean, that time McDowell didn't drive it as deep, so Larson might get. Look at this. Look at, you can see it on the scoreboard. Larson gains time on McDowell every lap, but who knows? Larson, he's been running pretty good here. Had messed up a bit during qualifying. I mean, still got second, which is okay. What do I mean? Okay, it's great. Trying to take the lead away from McDowell, just can't do it. He's going to be able to do it in the next couple laps. I do know that for sure. I mean, he's clear. He just can't get back to the bottom without causing a huge crash, which you don't really want to do. It seems like he's looking for a way to get back underneath of him. Caution is out, and it's Timmy Hill up and over, as well as Brad Keselowski. Let's see how this happened. So, like coming off turn number 2, Keselowski got into Denny Hamlin, hooked him into Timmy Hill, and this went around, and Brendan Gaughan got involved. A little bit of contact, and Kevin Harvick also got spun and hit and got right in front of Brendan Gaughan, as well as BJ. And then right here is when we looked at it, we saw Brendan Poole, Joey Gase came in, and then Brendan Poole hit Timmy Hill on the driver's side, sent him on top of Keselowski. That also made Keselowski go up and over. And Keselowski went back on all fours, but Timmy Hill stayed on his roof. And McDowell somehow manages to hit Timmy Hill and oh my god, bro, y'all are so dumb. Anyways, okay, that car just despawned. Interesting. Alright, well, caution is out, as you can see. Incident lap 7. As we accelerate time with the power of yes. Nobody's gonna come down pit road. Okay, it probably is too early in this race to pit, but pace car lights are off. And 2 cars retired from that crash. Brendan Poole, who nailed Timmy Hill, and Timmy Hill, who got nailed by Brendan Poole. And Kevin Harvick and BJ, who also got involved in that accident, repaired their cars and are now lapped down, but still continuing this race as the pace car ducks in. And Kyle Larson leads them back to the green. And he clears Harvick with ease, unlike he tried to do with McDowell. But McDowell also clears Harvick with ease. Truex getting blown on the outside, but looks like he's trying to hack it to the outside of Harvick as well. But up front, it's between McDowell and Larson. McDowell, he's really driving it deep into these corners. Larson just drives away on corner exit. I mean, you can see right there, McDowell gains a lot of time on Larson, but on the exit, it's not the same story. He's trying to get to the inside of Larson, but he's losing time every single lap. Not much he can really do.
What you doing?
Um. Oh, well, Little just appeared in the booth. Bristol.
Like the live
Y-
race recording?
Yup.
Oh my goodness.
Because every time I do it, something dumb happens.
Well, yeah, because last time it was, you.
Half the times my game crashed, and half the times I press. I'm not used to what. Okay. It's fine now. Okay, I got myself together.
Shit in the race. I feel like the race could take a while like this.
And 75 laps of Bristol isn't too much, but it might be. I mean, these we're almost at lap 20, and it hasn't been that long. McDowell actually shortened the gap between him and Larson about 5/100ths of a second. He's looking to make the move on Larson as he's going to try to pack it to the outside. The car did not stick. Then Truex gets to the outside, but McDowell uses that run on the outside to do something with it. Back to the hunt for Larson. Larson gets a great exit over McDowell, doubling the gap. As long as McDowell and Truex don't go side by side, they should be fine. And Little's gone silent. Oh, Eric Jones gets three wided. Will it stick? Almost goes into the wall, but that outside run really helped Newman being able to stay in the middle. Ryan Blaney looks like he's trying to get past by Stenhouse. So he gets the outside run, and somebody's down pit road, but that's irrelevant. And slow car. Oh, no, I'm dumb. Oh, yeah. Wait, no, I'm just stupid. Brad Keselowski comes out of pit road. Still hasn't fixed his damage on the why he just came in the pits just to just go down in the pits. McDowell lost a lot of time on Larson. Truex looks like he's trying to make the move to the outside of Larson. I mean, not McDowell. He's trying to make the outside lane work. I mean, McDowell's giving him room. If Truex can just get a good entry and use the outside to get a good exit, slow car Brad Keselowski is going to be in the way. You kind of have to run the outside, but Bubba doesn't run the outside. He's going to slide up, and we have a wreck. Oh my god. Daniel Suarez in the catch fence. Caution definitely out. Oh my god. And you're still crashing. My god. Anyways, let's see how this crash happened. Oh my. Okay, so coming off turn number 2, looks like they were 3 wide and Justin Haley came down just a little bit and spun off of Ryan Newman's bumper into the inside wall, came back up, and since Justin Haley came up at a fast pace, Suarez had to come up, and he got into LaJoy and got turned into the outside wall, and then LaJoy's car kind of hit him. He got stuck in the catch fence, and then he's just stuck in there, can't really go anywhere. He's stuck. How does that happen? Well, the catch fence did do its job of keeping him out the stands. I mean, whew, let's get on board of Daniel Suarez. You can see right here, he saw him get dumped in front of him. Came up, and then next thing he knows, he's in a catch fence. Let's get his in-car camera, see his steering inputs and whatnot. You know, once he's not stuck in the catch fence. There we go. And coming off 2. He's on the bottom. And then right there, Justin Haley gets dumped in front of him. So right here, he's turning to the right. He doesn't want to be involved in that. And he turns right again, not to get involved. And then he gets spun. And this in the catch fence. Nothing can be said. You can definitely blame Justin Haley for this incident. I mean, LaJoy's bumper hooked him into the outside wall, and then once Suarez hit the outside wall, he kind of bounced back into LaJoy's car, and that shoved him into the catch fence, and he just got stuck. Pretty wild crash, if I do say so myself. And then they wreck here in turn one. How did that happen? Alright, well, they are 3 wide. And that looks like Christopher Bell just came up, squeezed them all into the outside wall, and they just went around. And luckily they have big enough brains to not merge in front of the field. Except, where is that said field? Right there, going 3 wide, and they almost run into them. Don't dodge, just dodge, just dodge, just dodge. Or check up, that also works. We're gonna accelerate time with the power of VS because, yes. Somehow McDowell won race back. Wait, how did McDowell win race back? I gotta check this real quick. No, McDowell didn't win race back though. I'm actually in confusion. Did McDowell win race back? How did Larson? You had such a big lead. How do you lose the race back? I guess he uses the apron to not get involved in anything. McDowell just drives right by him. Bubba, ooh, so close for Chad Fincham. Almost got it, just couldn't. That made McDowell the race back. Makes sense. And now we're gonna accelerate. Oh, kids coming down pit road. As they enter the pits. Now, first pit stop on the backstretch. Pit stall. Who's gonna? Oh, Larson almost runs right into the back of Truex. Who's gonna race off pit road? The call for most of these guys is 4 tires. I mean, right sides and fuel. Except some of these guys taking 4 tires. I mean, the front three only. The front of these guys only took 2 tires. So a lot of these guys taking 4s. Alright, well, interesting. McDowell wins the race off pit road of Truex and Fincham in second. McDowell, a driver in the playoffs. Speaking of the playoffs, the guys who made it to the round of 8 are Kyle Busch, William Byron, Eric Jones, McDowell, Boyer, Logano, Hamlin, and Ty Dillon. Pace car lights are off. We are going green this lap. Ryan Newman, Brendan Gaughan, Kevin Harvick, and Joey Gase, as well as BJ Johnson. Dang, why are so many people a lap down? Pace car ducks in. Green flag is back out once again. Ryan Newman actually has lead lap contention. I mean, he cleared McDowell as a slow car and would have gotten his lap back, but McDowell was able to battle back on the outside. Ryan Newman battling for his lap. He's currently on the lead lap right now. If he can hold his ground on Michael McDowell, I mean, look at him running the inside. That's probably one of the first inside line passes we've seen on the leader too. A slow car. McDowell, that's gotta be sad on your end. You just got passed by a slow car, and caution is back out. It's Bubba Wallace who was actually up front. How did that happen? What happened to my information? Oh no, Keselowski, don't. Bubba Wallace, one of the people who took 4 tires to fall back to the back. Brad Keselowski just flat out turned them. I mean, they were 3 wide, so I don't know why Brad Keselowski merged. It's obvious he turned them. But, ooh, Buescher, I didn't realize. Buescher kind of cut down on him. I mean, look at them. They kind of just sandwich Bubba. Nowhere and nothing Bubba can do about that. I mean, 4 wide doesn't work. Busher cut down, Kozlowski came up, and Bubba got spun. And then it's nailed by Elliott. And that was the race back to the line. So Ryan Newman gets his lap back, so he gets to drive around. Dow probably has to be embarrassed right now, being passed by that lap car. So we keep accelerating time. Here, cross flags were out a while ago. I just didn't mention them, and we're going green this time. Brendan gone a slow car with no hood apparently, and I don't know how that's legal, but I guess they're letting him drive. Lee McDowell getting embarrassed again. Green flags back out. Gets a great start over Brendan Gaughan. Brendan Gaughan looks like he slowed up Kevin Harvick because Harvick looks like he's trying to find a way under him. Brendan Gaughan seems to be pretty slow compared to Harvick, but Harvick just has to stay line behind. I see caution lights. No, I'm just tripping. And Chad Fincham trying to catch Michael McDowell, and he closed the gap there. Just did not get the runoff he needed. He's going to try it again. Chad Fincham looks like he has the power in that car to make a move. McDowell's not giving him any options besides the outside, which I don't think Chad Fincham wants to make the move to the outside. He's closing the gap every single lap. There's less than half a car length in between these two. Chad Fincham's gonna have to force a mistake. Oh, speaking of mistake, Chad Fincham makes a mistake that costs him about a quarter of a car length. He catches right back up to him. That proves it right there. He lost a bit of a gap, and then he's able to close it pretty much instantly. The next corner. So Chad Fincham, he has the speed over Mike McDowell. But can he make a move to get underneath of him? And Brad Keselowski will attempt to merge and try not to kill everyone. And he did successfully this time. Good job, Keselowski. Good job. You deserve a cookie. And he's going to come right back down pit road. Good job, Keselowski. You don't deserve your cookie. Back to the battle for the lead. Chad Fincham trying to force a mistake out of Michael McDowell. I mean, looks like he tries to get all. Michael McDowell still leads this race. Has led most laps, I'm pretty sure. Fastest lap goes to Martin Truex Jr., who is in third, trying to hunt down the leaders. ECs, let's get an in-car camera of Martin Truex Jr. here. He is trying to actually stay. He's pretty close. Pretty sure he's closing the gap. And Chad Fincham makes the move to the outside. I mean, Truex is definitely catching. Looks like he lost a bit of time that lap. Yup, he definitely did, but let's get out of his onboard cam and go back into our regular cam. And Chad Fincham lost a bit of time on Mike McDowell that lap. I mean, what is up with Chad Fincham right now? He lost so much time. And here's Brad Keselowski. I don't know why Chad Fincham lost all of his pace for some reason, but it is what it is. And caution is back out. It is the big one here in turn 3. I would not really the big one, but it's a crash and a half at Bristol. Now let's rewind time with the power of S to see what's happened. Up 3 wide. all of our crashes, I'm 95% sure most of our crashes have been from 3 wide going wrong. So let's see how this happened. So they were 3 wide, Priest fell back, and Byron and Brendan Gaughan split up the racetrack. That allowed Chastain and David Reagan to get their inside. And Chastain, he cut down on Reagan, and then he was pretty much getting sandwiched, and David Reagan, they just got into each other, and almost went into the inside wall. Whew, pretty close. And they just find themselves merging in front of the field. David Reagan hits Byron and Dillon and gets Priest in it. Blaney makes it through with minimal damage. And Byron and Dillon both get stuck. Byron, who spent all this time and effort trying to get into the round of 8, might have just been taken out the round of 8. I mean, he is stuck. As well as he was Austin Dillon, Mike McDowell wins the race back to the line. For accelerate time, will they come down pit road? As they're having issues finding themselves behind the pace car of how spread out the field was. And they wrecked under caution, but it's fine. We don't care. And Dave Reagan coming down pit road to fix that damage. Is that car salvageable, though? Who knows, as we're gonna go green this time. Barely half the field on the lead lap. Green flag is back out. Mac McDowell did exactly what he needed to do. Clear BJ off the restart. And to gain a bit of time on Chad Fincham. He did that very cleanly. While Chad Fincham has to be in a side-by-side battle, but gets out of it pretty easily. Brad Keselowski coming out of pit road. He makes a lot of these guys go up to the outside. Don't do anything stupid, Brad. Almost. Oh, he made Dylan and Reddick go up the racetrack. And it's not going to cost them much, though. And Logano gets hit up the racetrack by Harvick, but Logano still gets that corner exit, and he's Reddick on's going to block Jimmy Johnson, almost his teammate, William Byron. Fastest lap, still going to Truex. But again, McDowell and Fincham battling for the race lead. Fincham slides up the hill. Still, nobody stepping out of line. Single file. Oh, Truex and Logano might get into a battle. They're being slowed up by that slow car, 52, BJ. That's just going to allow the top 2 to pull away even faster. They need to get to his inside. I don't know what they're trying to do. You can't work with them. He actually puts the block on Truex. Truex, step out of line. Now he can't. Every time he tries to step out of line, something dumb happens. Now Keselowski, slow car fight. Let's go. Brad Keselowski, heavy damage. Still somehow being able to being faster than the car. That's a fully functional one. That's a battle for the lead. Let's get an in-car camera of Chad Fincham. He's trying to do something, but for now he's staying right behind McDowell. Staying directly. I don't know why my graphics suck for some reason, but they just do. He's trying to get underneath McDowell, but McDowell is just doing a bit better than him. But the race is about to end here, folks. Is it going to be McDowell or Fincham? Fincham doing really everything he can. McDowell slides up the racetrack. That's a slow car. Brad Keselowski in the way. He's going to clear McDowell. That's just going to hold up McDowell here. Keselowski comes right back down pit road. Chad Fincham tries to battle down to the inside. Not do anything once again. Logano caught up. He's now part of this battle. Only 5 to go. If Logano can do something with Fincham, that might just secure this lead for McDowell. I mean, he's pulling away once again. Seems like Chad Fincham's now trying to prioritize on blocking the 22 instead of trying to pass the 34s. I mean, look how tight they've gotten. Chad Fincham slides up the racetrack just a little bit. Logano looks like he tried to do something with it. Didn't work. And now, ooh, Fincham slides up the racetrack once again. Maybe he's trying to look to the outside. Trying to make a move. Only 3 laps to go. Logano, right on the back bumper of Chad Fincham. Will he make the move? Chad Fincham in the same situation, but with Michael McDowell. 2 laps to go here at Bristol. Chad Fincham battles it down to the inside. Logano try to do the same thing. A lap and a half to go. White flag, 1 lap to go. It's for Michael McDowell. Will Chad Fincham step out of line and try to take the lead? Or will Logano do the same thing, but for second? Down the back straightaway, into 3 and 4. Michael McDowell gets his second Dunkin' Donuts win, and it's here at Bristol. Great race for McDowell. Very dominant. Led almost every single lap, and there's some carnage trying to get down pit road. Get it, carnage. My jokes are so funny. I need little in here, send help. Anyway, that is our race here at Bristol. Michael McDowell gets 2 wins back to back. Good on his end. That is the Bristol race. And future Zorgo, get intel on the points. And I'm past Zorgo telling you the points. These are the points from after the Bristol race. That definitely didn't take me 12 attempts. I don't know what you're talking about. Michael McDowell, who won that race back to back, wins for him. He is going to be leading the playoffs, and now he may or may not be locked in. I can't confirm or deny it, but he might be locked in to the next round, as well as Joey Logano. But there's gonna be 2 more races in the round of 12. I mean round of 8. It's gonna be Michigan and drumroll please. I don't know. No, I'm joking. It's gonna be at Orlando. And those are the points. And let's get on with the outro.